This is an example of a ManyChat food ordering bot that allows customers to place orders directly inside of Messenger. So the entire bot is built and run through Google Sheets and ManyChat, and customers can add items in quantities and they can add instructions if they would like. Once they add an item to their order, they can edit it and or remove it. They can remove one at a time or clear the entire thing. And when they are ready to place the order, they can pay for it directly inside of Messenger with ManyChat's Stripe integration. They also have the option for pickup or delivery order type, and they can get order receipts sent to them via email. As a bot owner or restaurant owner, you'll receive a order ticket, which is a PDF image of the customer's order, and you can get that either through email, messenger, text, or all three. From there, you can send that order ticket to an employee if you need to, and all of your order tickets will be saved into a Google Drive folder. So I'll show you how all this works in this example. And as an owner, the restaurant owner, you'll control the Google Sheet and your inventory or your menu in a sheet like this. So these are your items, and I'll show you what that looks like right now in Messenger. These items will show as a ManyChat photo gallery like this. So you'll see here your cheese pie, your one topping pie, your slices, and Sicilian. So here is how you would enter a new item. So I have a picture of a specialty pie to grab. So you enter the product name and then you enter a price. And then for the image, I use Dropbox. So you would get your Dropbox image for your specialty pie. You want to make sure it's a shared link. Copy that link, and then you just paste it into here. And the last thing you do is this column A, you want to make sure that it's true. You can turn it to false if you would like for an item that you don't have available. So I'll show you what that looks like. So we added specialty pie, and we don't have any Sicilian ingredients today, Sicilian pie. So I'll show you what that looks like in Messenger now. So here's your menu again. Cheese pie, one topping, your slices. There's your specialty pie. Notice how there's no Sicilian because this is false. So I'll turn this back to true. So we have a full menu. And I'll show you how, as a customer, you can start building an order. All right. So as I said, you can add items in quantities or just one at a time with these two buttons underneath the item. So we'll go and add one cheese pie. The bot will then tell you what you're doing. Each time, every button a customer clicks, the bot is going to show what they are doing or the next steps and give them all options. So from here, a customer can either add instructions or they can choose a different quantity. Because remember, they chose add one. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this to the order and show you what that looks like in Google Sheets. Their order is going to be entered into first line here. You can see the one quantity of the cheese pie. And now when the customer goes to view their order, the bot is communicating with Sheets and it's pulling that customer's order from this order sheet. Shows the customer the photo of their item, what they chose, their order total. There's a checkout button and an item button to remove all items. I'm going to go ahead and add more. Show an example of adding an item in multiples and quantities. So we'll add a couple of one topping slices here. Now the next thing the bot does here is it asks for the quantity. So there are buttons for 1, 2, or 3, or you can enter your own if you wanted to, like type a number and then hit send. I'm just going to use a button for this, do 2. Bot's going to show the choice, 2 of them, $6, with all the options. Add instructions, we'll add instructions for this. So for instructions, the customer would reply with them. So 2 pepperoni slices, or 1 topping, so 1 of the slices with extra topping. They add their instructions, and the bot then shows those instructions added. Now again, they would tap the check mark to add to order. And it's going to add right here. So now when customer goes to view their order, it's going to add the 2 subtotals of their items to get that total of 18. And that's what their order gallery will show. 18. So now here's the order, and here's an example of how you can edit one of the items. So we'll go ahead and edit the cheese pies here, edit the quantity of them. So now the bot says edit item, shows what they have in their cart. I have 1. So we'll go to edit quantity. Instead of 1, I'll show an example of entering a number. So we'll enter 4, send, edit item, new quantity of 4, the new subtotal, and a button to update the order. You see right there, the quantity updated to 4. Bot told the customer that their order is updated. Now you go to view updated order. Again, it's going to show that order total of 54. Once it shows, Messenger's working a little slow right now. There we go. I'm on. Okay. It's usually faster than that. There's my total of 54, my items. You notice the instructions for the item are underneath my choice. My quantity is shown. So removing an item, same thing. It's going to remove it from the sheet. So we'll go ahead and remove the 1 topping slice, the remove button. The bot then tells the customer, gives them a warning, tells them that all quantities of the item will be removed, and if they want to edit it instead. So some people might think they only want to remove one of the 2, and instead of hitting edit, they hit remove. So that's why this warning is here. So then the bot has the buttons at the bottom to confirm that they want to remove all 2. It'll be removed from the sheet. There it goes. So now I'll go to view the order. It's only going to be my 4 cheese pies here. Nothing else. So that's how a customer can build an order. Now I'll show the checkout. So there's a button here to check out. Now what the bot does is it goes through a series of questions, asking the customer for some information. Now, if the customer has placed an order in previously, it's going to ask them these questions. So the first one, is this the name to use? My name is there because I've already done this before, so it's saved, and it's just pulling a custom field. If this is their first time, it's going to ask them to enter their name. The reason I do that is instead, ManyChat can just pull a customer's full name from their Facebook profile, but sometimes people don't use their actual name. And it's important as a restaurant owner, you don't want to get like a nickname or a fake name. Um, when someone places an order, if you have to contact them, you want to know the person's name. So, yes, here. Same thing for phone number. I provided this fake phone number when I had done tests of the checkout process. But if I haven't provided a phone number before or used the bot, it's going to prompt me to enter my phone number. So there are options here. I can go back, I can edit my order. I can go back a step, I can change my name. So this is the phone number I want to use. If I didn't want to use that one, I would have hit no. So now the bot has my name, my phone number. It's going to ask me what kind of order. I'm going to do pickup here. Again, at the bottom, there are all these options. You can go back, edit order, you can cancel the order. And do pickup. So now this is sort of the last step here in this demo video here. I have a button for that I'm gonna eventually tap to show the payment process. This wouldn't be here in the actual bot. Again, buttons on the bottom to either to go back and edit your info, to edit your order, change it to a delivery. Right now you have pickup, cancel order. Button to contact us. This would bring the customer to a message that has your business phone number button to call, where they can call directly from Messenger, and that information is actually fed in from the sheet. As an owner, you would enter your business information in here, so you don't even have to do anything in ManyChat. The bot's going to just pull from the sheet. So go back to order. So the payment process for the customer, they would click this button to make order payment, and this is what would come up. It's going to show your name. Not sure why it says that. Why it says contact there, but it wouldn't. I might have to go back and edit something. Not sure why that says that there. But either way, it's going to show their name and phone number, the total price of the order. This would be a picture of your restaurant, or maybe just a bunch of food items from your restaurant or your logo. So the customer would enter their email, which is why I don't have them enter their email beforehand when they're entering their name and their phone number. And then they would enter their credit card number and all the credit card information and hit the pay button. And this is Stripe. So you have a Stripe account connected to ManyChat, you would get the funds in your Stripe account. So that's what it would look like on the customer end. So I'm done here. I'm not going to actually pay for this order. So what happens when I'm going to hit mock demo payment, the bot is going to act as if I did fill out that form for payment, and I completed it, and the card was accepted. So once that mock demo payment, and once payment is accepted, what happens, and we'll go through it, is this spreadsheet is going to automatically duplicate this order image template sheet that you see here, and it's going to fill in all this information that the customer just entered. It's going to title the sheet by the order number, which is set inside of ManyChat. And then once that is complete, that sheet is going to be sent to you as the business owner via email. And you're also going to get a messenger notification in ManyChat. So that was a lot, and I'll show you how that works. But we'll watch this all happen here on automation when I hit this button. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is what the customer would see. Thank you, your order was received. So there's that duplicate sheet, and we'll watch it go to work here. That's my order, my 4 cheese pies. Enter all my information, and it was a pickup. It's done. So this top message here, that's what the customer would receive. They have a button to tap to dial if they want to call. Put this placeholder here for your business number. If they hit the tap to dial button, it would prompt them, they have to hit one more button to actually call your business. And again, that number is going to be this number, whatever you put here. The customer hits email my receipt. They're going to get an email which is a photo, a PDF of their order. It's going to get emailed to whatever email they entered when they paid. Now, this second message here, this is what you as the business owner would receive. Get this notification that I placed a pickup order. It's order number 1. I have these different buttons here. So view the order. And this, I don't know if it can be seen here. Maybe zoom in. There we go. This is this sheet right here, a PDF of it. So I can view it from Messenger if I was running the restaurant. If I was getting notifications from Messenger on my phone, I can view orders that way. I also will get an email of it. I should have gotten that already. Let's see. Maybe, maybe not. Yep, I did. Sorry, this is on my other screen. So this is the email that I received. New pickup order for my business name. Again, my business name was entered here. So that's what that's pulling from. New pickup order, order number 1. And again, here is that PDF of the order. So that's sort of the process of how you as an owner will get notified that an order was placed and what it is. Here's all the customer information, when the order was placed, date and time, and all that. Now, you can, if you use email, you can forward this, say, to another employee if you're maybe not at the business location, or if say this was a delivery order and your driver was somewhere else, you can forward them the ticket so they know and they have it digitally on their phone. Okay, let's see. So another option in here. Well, it's not in here right now. Is it email to? Yeah, email to employee. So, not sure if this feature is 100% working. Maybe, maybe not. No. Oh, what order number do I want to send? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that was order number 1. It's shown right here. So I want to send order number 1. Choose which employee. So I have an employee directory here in Sheets. So you can enter an employee's name and their email. And then in Messenger, that's what this message here is pulling from this sheet. If I want, and if I'm using Messenger, I can email this order to this employee. I only have 1 employee right now. And it'll, if I hit that email button, it's going to email order number 1 to the employee email, which is right here. I can also enter an email address and send this to any email address that I want. Maybe I don't have the employee in my directory yet. What am I forgetting? Oh, and then lastly, It said that all the order tickets are saved in a drive folder. So I have this placed order PDFs folder here, Google Drive, order number one, saved in the folder. So you have, a database of all your orders. You can delete these, if you want. Um, Here's this order number one sheet. Now, this spreadsheet is set up to delete the individual order sheets once every, I believe it's every 12 hours. That could be changed. The reason being is because, if you receive a ton of orders, I believe Google spreadsheets can hold, when I looked it up, it was about 200 sheets, or it goes by, um, I think it goes by spreadsheet rows or cells. Either way, didn't want to have the scenario where, there was no room left and somebody placed an order. Then this spreadsheet wouldn't be able to create a new sheet. So I have it set up for every 12 hours these sheets will be deleted. Order one, order two, let's say there's 25 order different sheets here, all these tabs. Those will be deleted. These sheets will still stay. These will never be deleted. There is also here, there was a button. Sometimes they disappear on me. There they are. I don't know why they disappear. Let's see if it comes up now. There we go. There's also a button here. If you were to click this button, it'll delete this sheet. You do that. And there it goes. It's okay that the sheet's gone, because you have your sheet saved here, or your PDF, excuse me. And then, so now, if I were to email this to somebody, it's not going to, it'll still work because it's emailing from this folder, is going to grab this order PDF and email it. That's why the bot asks, what order number do you want to send? Because that's the PDF that it's going to send. I'm just trying to go through everything here, all the features of the bot. So I believe I covered it all. I will, I'll answer any questions you guys may have. I'll put a link, whether this is you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook, put a link for you to test out the bot yourself. If you do test it out, it is not going to have a checkout button, so you won't be able to go through the checkout process. I can work to add that, but the reason being is, if there are people using the bot and testing the bot, I don't know what would happen if all these orders are being placed, and all these mock payments are being run. It's run through a Google script, so I'm not exactly sure how that would work. I'm not a full expert on Google scripts. You might actually need authorization to actually run the script, so it might not even work. But that's how the bot works. Hope you enjoyed, and again, I'll answer any questions you may have. Thanks, guys.